Kaspa to $1. Take a look at this meme here. Don't be this guy, or guys, or people, women, men. Don't sit there and fade Kaspa at 7 cents. Well, now 11 cents, the number 2 gainer on the 24-hour market cap. Don't be the guy lining up to buy over $1, and that might be coming sooner than you think. I have some data to share with you. We'll take a look at a chart. Take a look at this. Again, top gainers over the last 24 hours. At the time of recording, Kaspa up 13% on the 24-hour, currently sitting at 1111. Hurry up, make a wish. Sitting at 11.11 cents. Now, again, we'll take a look at what are the probabilities of a break? What does a run to $1 look like? Well, let's start here. This was massive piece of news that dropped today. This was a lot of X accounts posted this, but this one's from Crypto Grod. Kaspa smart contracts are launching on August 31st on Kasplex Layer 2 mainnet. Game-changing moment for Kaspa. So this has been something that me and really my co-host has been harping on, like, hey, Kaspa doesn't even have smart contracts. Well, here you go, Rob, wherever you are watching me film this content here, Kaspa's about to get smart contracts. And so could we get a simultaneous rally from the speculators and from actual utility? We'll talk about that. Now, speaking of speculators, interest, my friends, this is Kaspa search term on Google Trends. And this is the projection here, okay? And the top line here is 100, right? You can't search more than that. And well, that is a projection of what Kaspa inquiries, Kaspa searches are happening on Google. And so retail's waking up. They're starting to come in. And you take a look at the price action, 11.08 cents. This is Kaspa on the daily. Had a massive break above that 10.7195 level. Now, this is a daily candle, which still has around 7 hours left. So will it hold? I don't know. But here's the good news, okay? Let me clean up the chart here in a little bit. Here is the good news. If this level, if we come back down and settle in right at this gold horizontal trend line at 10.71 cents, okay? You're looking at a very, very bullish pattern, which, my friends, is going to be a cup and handle pattern that stretches. Let's see how long this would stretch. Almost 2 months. A 2-month cup and handle pattern. Now, add some time for the actual handle part. It could be a day. It could be 5 days. It could be a week. I don't know. But either way, this would be an extremely bullish setup, a bullish pattern for Kaspa. And just to kind of give you some perspective on what this breakout would look like and what that measured move would be, let's zoom down and let's measure the break from its trend line. You're looking at a 15-cent Kaspa, so a 50% rally from where it is currently. And then once it starts going, it takes out 15 cents, 18 cents, new all-time highs, blue sky breakout. Then you start seeing Kaspa make those, I would say, daily all-time highs, and then on its way to $1. Can it get there? Take a look at Market Cipher B on the daily. Money flow still hasn't crossed above the midline to the upside, but you see how quickly the bulls ate up this deep negative money flow, right? It was just a sharp inwardly curve. We haven't, again, crossed that midline yet, but look at that momentum wave. Look how overextended it has gotten. And we can just zoom out, take a peek at the last time this thing got this overextended. Let me actually go ahead and drop a horizontal on top of this. That is where we currently are. And let's take a peek. The last time was here. This was back in November of 2023. Now, I do want to note this is where we got a red dot on Kaspa. And well, red dot, no dot, green dot, blue dot, doesn't matter, because you know what Kaspa did? After that momentum wave extended that high, it rallied around 125% on its first leg, on its way to 20 cents. Now, I mentioned, what does the road to $1 look like? I think you need two things. You need speculation driving the price up. You also need utility driving the price up. Now, up until today, we didn't know when smart contracts was coming. Well, you kind of need smart contracts to launch dApps, and it's important to a blockchain ecosystem, correct? And so that's what's going to drive the utility. And if that goes off without a hitch, August 31st, That'll be in potentially the next leg of the price action moving to the upside. We also would have around 2 to 3 months. If you look at historical charts, historical patterns and cycles of Bitcoin and altcoins, we'd have another 2 to 3 solid months of massive price momentum to the upside before the market's top. And if Kaspa is sitting at 20 cents when August 31st comes, we're talking about a 5x to get to $1. Now, again, it does need some from the speculation, but it definitely needs some from the utility. And with smart contracts available, I think that's going to be an absolute no-brainer. So let me know your thoughts. Can Kaspa get to $1 before the year is over? Put a 1 for yes in the comment section and put a 2 for no. Hope you enjoy this content. If you want more Kaspa content, we have an entire playlist curated on our channel. Go ahead and click it, or come join our live show Monday through Friday at 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Till the next one. Peace.